Hello everybody and welcome to Relatably Redhead. I have experience in the department, so I am so excited for today's video. Today I'm coming at you with a part 2. Woo woo! 5 more things that all redheads can relate to and understand. At the end of the day, despite all the struggles that we might have, they're jokes. We understand that there are bigger things in the world than some of the struggles that we go through. But it's really just for humor, and it really does bond the redhead community talking about this stuff. So let's just get right into it. And if you didn't notice, yes, I am wearing a yellow shirt because yes, redheads can wear any color that they want to wear. Okay, so the first thing that all redheads can understand is the fact that anyone can pick out what hair is yours. Everyone knows that it's your hair on the clothing, your hair on the floor, your hair in the shower. You can't hide it. This happens to me so often, especially being at college with a room of 4 girls, including myself. We're constantly shedding and brushing our hair and doing our hair. And so there's always hair building up on the ground, you guys, and flying all over the place. Sounds crazy, but it's legit. I just can never get away with it because my hair is pretty obvious. Now, the next struggle every redhead, especially redhead girls or anyone that uses makeup, can relate to is the fact that finding the right eyebrow color is usually pretty hard. It can be really difficult finding the right shade because every redhead has a different hue or tints to the redness. I have gone through so many different brands trying to find the right shade of, quote, auburn eyebrow pencil. Sometimes we'll go into, say, CVS, and sometimes they won't even have one auburn eyebrow product even on the shelves. Guess I'm just not going to do my brows for like a week until I go to Sephora. When in doubt, y'all, redheads, pro tip, orange or reddish eyeshadow, fill it in when in doubt if CVS is out. The third thing every redhead can relate to is the fact that every single hairdresser is always honored to get to do our hair. I have found this ever since I was a little peewee. Every time I go to the hairdresser, and I'm just, I'm used to my hair, I'm used to myself, but I would sit down in the salon chair and immediately I'd be showered with attention about my hair, and usually the hairdresser would literally like word for word say that they were so proud that they were the ones that got to do my hair that day. So funny. Now, the fourth thing that every redhead can understand is the fact that you can only hide your identity in public if you literally wear a hoodie and tie the hoodie all the way around your head and knot it and make sure your hair is literally tucked and pulled back into the hoodie. Because if one little piece of red hair is exposed, guys, our whole identity has been exposed. People know who we are just by seeing one little piece of red hair. If there's ever a day when we want to really hide out and not be seen or talk to anyone, literally the only way you can do that is by tying a hoodie all around your face. Because just wearing a hat never is enough. Because a lot of times I do forget that I have red hair. And I'm like, oh, I'll just put a hat over my head. And if I'm wearing a face mask, COVID, then okay, like no one will be able to know who I am. And then I'm walking around, and I'm like, my goodness, this gives it all away. Now, the fifth thing and the last thing that every redhead can for sure relate to and understand is you have definitely at least once growing up during Halloween dressed up as either a witch or a pumpkin or the Little Mermaid, honestly. One of the 3 or all of the above, and maybe you still dress up for Halloween. I am sure that you have at least dressed up as one of those 3 things, or your parents like encouraged you to, or when you were a tiny little baby, you were dressed up in one of these ways, because it's just a classic redhead Halloween costume. I have been a pumpkin more times than I can count. That is it for this video. If you guys can think of any more super relatable things for redheads out there, leave a comment down below and I just might make a part 3. In the meantime though, feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you related to it, hit subscribe for more videos, and also check out my first video to this little series here, my things that all redheads understand. I will have it linked for you above right here. Redheads rule. Let's have an awesome day. I will see you guys in my next video. See ya.